Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Thank you for giving me that one. And today is our 20th. Today is our 20th days of this 40-day fasting. Oh boy, I left this thing over there. All right. Oh, okay. All right, let me go pick it up. Yes, beloved, we will continue and moving with our agenda for 2021. And I'm asking the nation. Oops. Let me put this right here. I'm asking the nation to join us and to prayer and also join us to share your numbers. As of today, Monday, February the 19th, 2024. And I took my blood pressure this morning, and it was 124/86 over 65. Last time, it was 131. 131/90/59. So it goes from 131 to 124. The second reading was 125. So of course we took the best out of the best for us. And so far, there you go. So far, it took 6,047 steps. And it's quite cold outside. So for the people that are cold, you got the whole year ahead of you. 1 million step, you should, if you do this every day, you should be able to accomplish this in 6 months. That's 2,500 step. And 90 days, you should be able to have 1 million step if you do this every day. So don't worry about the cold, okay? Don't worry about the cold. If it's too cold, beloved, don't go walk outside, okay? But in 90 days, you can have 1 million step. In a year, you should have 4 million step. But because we just begin this enterprise, we begin with 1 million step. All right, beloved, let's see what we have here. Oh, let's see what we have. Anybody? Sorry, let me see. Okay, Renana, it's 116.78, 1,700 step. So far, Special Child 125.69, Pulse 65. Okay. All right, beloved. If you're driving, okay, if you're at work and driving, it is always good to type that in the comment board later. Okay, it is always wise to do this, but if you can't, that's all right. Let me see. And Sister Deborah 109.52. That's good. Mozell 121.78, Pulse 96. Just completed 15 minutes work. Special, that's good. That's good. All right, Patricia, 123.82, Paul 79, no step yet. Again, you got the whole day. Annie, 9,000, well, 120 through 123, 62, Paul 60. That's good. Elizabeth, 9,267 step. That's perfect. By the end of the day, you should have your 10,000 step completed. For the people that are they have your job, like I believe there's somebody that work in a mall, but before this person walk around before the store open, that's perfect. Okay, Sister Barbara, 15,000 step. That's magnificent. I wish I could have done that every day. Let me see. Brother Ethan, 124.73, step 5,000. The brother's done for today. That's good. Um, Chosen one indeed, 98.73.80. That's good. All right. And let me see. Did I skip one? I think I did. Let me look at this. I have not. All right. Again, beloved, this is not necessary for you. You don't have to share anything with anybody with the nation if you wish not to. Those are the people that sent encouragement and things like that. Okay, it's not something you definitely have to do or you're obligated. It is mandatory for you. Okay, it's not what that is. Give me a second here. I know it, but I didn't bring it. All right. Let's see. Brother Anthony, 126.72. Is that what that is? 126.76, 21,000 step. That's good. Hmm. Hmm. But which one was it? Oh, okay. Well, it was that one. That's good. Oh, brother OB from Georgia called me. I missed the call. If the brother could call us after the prayer, okay. All right. And once again, beloved, you don't have to share with the nation, but it is always good to share and let the others know that this thing is real and you are in the process of doing things. Okay. Brother Prime 118.54, Pulse 48, and Sister Shayla, she let the nation know that you had uplift her in her prayer and her family. Although she's struggling with certain things concerning the fast, she recently lost her mother in 2022, and the whole situation got her into a dark place. Okay, please, beloved, send light and help the sister get out, so she would go ahead and do the nation. Well, the what we are doing here, she's doing okay with the fast, but concerning the sweets and the walk, she need a little push, a little encouragement. We ask the nation to send light and higher vibration into Sister Shayla Black so she could move in and do this. Okay, it's not easy for some of us. It's not easy. All right, final check, beloved, for the sugar. Anybody? Anybody else? No sugar. Let me see. Um, Shalom, Big Levi. Would you please initiate in the prayer for a manageable, normal, high blood pressure to all our beloved family? Unfortunately, brother Ombre, it we try it, but it's not. We work not we. I can't go into this because of, well, one, I'm not a doctor, and we cannot all keep it under one thing. It is always advisable to keep it below 120. Okay. And it is always advisable, but it goes by age, weight, gender, height, even the area you live in. Some area you live in, your blood pressure gonna be high based on the area. Some areas low, and it will depend on the altitude of the area and the attitude of the area. Are you staying in the hood? Are you staying in a nice area and stuff? There's a lot of factors that we have to keep into this, but overall, we try to let the people do their own research. We gave a guideline, so to speak, and we gave the blood pressure log. So you may look in it, but we pray about it. We want the nation to just do the best they can do. Unfortunately, it's not. I can't give any specific guidelines. Say, hey, everybody, try to keep it at 110, 100. No, it's every day. It's lower, it's lowering, it's getting better if you keep going at it, although someday it will spike because of the thing that you eat. But if you keep your eye on it, you cut the sugar, there is no way, beloved, this thing gonna go high. You're gonna keep going down and you cut the stress. All right, let's see for the processed white sugar. I don't know if I answer your question. Okay. The super processed sugar. Okay. No white processed sugar. Okay. All right, let me see. Chosen one, nope. Sister Deborah, no white. Okay, Leah, Yahuda, no. Zena, no. Linda, no sugar. Okay, special child, no white sugar. Best, no processed sugar. And Ahaja, no white sugar. Whoops. Brother Chief Nico 140 94 73. Okay, now 94 over 74, Paul 73. Okay, and okay, yeah, like teacher say, the range like 120, okay, is always good. Like between 120 to 130 is it's good. It's elevated, but it's good. It's supposed to be in that range, like below 120 and things like that. But anything we know that is extremely bad when you start getting in 170s and 200, this is very bad. So we need to do something immediately. So we do the best that we can do, beloved. Okay. No processed white sugar for Barbara, Moselle Taylor, Chief Negro, no process. Um, and Princess. We will go a little bit at the end of the prayer. Somebody remind us so we can go to the numbers so that people would know what is good, what is not. Brother Peter 14401, Paul's 76. Not too bad for today. Not too bad for the brother. Okay, it was like that's what it is gonna go keep down and stuff like that. And your condition too. Give me a second. Certain underlying condition that our people have. You may have diabetes or other things that might affect your blood pressure, but do your best to keep it, and it will lower. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right, family. Did I get your email? I'm not quite sure what the email is about. I'm getting quite a few email here. Might you know? Let me see. Is it something about crystal and stones? Let me read this. Big Levi, do you have content on stones and crystal as I like wearing the stone and crystal? Yes, we do have content, and then we talk about it all the time. However, because of the profane, because of other folks that always attacked what we are saying whenever we're talking about crystal magic or stones or anything like that. We don't know, we don't talk about it publicly. However, we do have it in our class. If you're a student, yes, we do this, but online like this, we don't talk about it like this. If it's not you, please send it to me again, because it might be buried or spam, because sometimes it does this. Okay. Shalom, sister Ayo. All right, beloved, we will redo the agenda again. Let us drain into prayers together. Today is our 20th days of fasting. We halfway down, halfway to go. Whoever are in there, you're halfway in here. It's a milestone. We halfway in. Let's do this, beloved. Let's do this. This is 20-day, half day. We got another 20 days to go. Let us keep the fast. Let us respect it and keep it going on. There is, of course, a lot to go, beloved. Okay? All right? Let's do this. Almighty. Exaltation unto the Most High God. He that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Heavenly Father, we are gathering here today to seek forgiveness. We are gathering here today to seek your counsel. We are gathering here today to seek your advice. As we are moving towards our deliverance day, we are moving towards X mark the spot. We are seeing the so-called 83 are losing their mind. Not only they are losing their mind, they are copying pretty much everything. Of course, we are well aware of that, because you had shut in the mouth, and there's nothing they can say. They can't talk about the rapture. They can't talk about how good things is. They can't go out there and say, wow, life is so good and gas prices that's its lowest, mortgage rates is low, rent is abundant and low, everything is good, job is paying really high, and people are very healthy. They can't bring those lies anymore, although they've been bringing those lies ever since before 2020. But too many people were blind. We've been suffering from this curse. We told them about all those stuff they're trying to tell us now. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for not giving the nation into great shame and greater reproach. Although some of us, we are battling this thing, like our beloved sister Shayla Black, and we ask you to keep the beloved sister under your holy wings. Although she had recently lost her brother 3, 4 days ago, she lost her mother in 2022, and she's struggling with to try to keep up with the nation concerning not messing with certain things and taking some step. And she had gone back inside and grieved quietly. We do not want our sisters to grieve, our brothers to grieve by themselves. We feel the sister. We are grieving together with her. We feel her pain, because each of us in this family right now, we either already lost a loved one, or we heard about somebody that lost a loved one. This is the way that it is, beloved. It's the mighty one choice. He chose some to stay and some to leave. Everybody have a number, and certain numbers had been called, like the beloved brother and the beloved sister over there in West Palm Beach, that she lost her brother also a few days ago, because his blood pressure was extremely high, and every day until he got fell into a coma, and then he didn't make it. Mighty one, we praise your name, we glorify you. We say thank you for watching over the nation entirely, all over the world, over here in the Americas, over there in Europe, in Africa, in the Caribbean, so to speak, and all over Antarctica, and all over Oceania, and all over the places, Asia, and all these places. Middle East, if you wish. Thank you for keeping our people safe. Then again, Heavenly Father, as we are moving in the midst of these days, Pluto, and we are 20 days into this, we have another 20 days left. Beloved, this is not easy. It's not something that we take for granted. This is a great honor for us to do this together. It's a great honor for us to focus and do this. It's a heavy burden, but the nation is coming and everybody's putting their hand, and the heavy weight feel light when everybody is lifting. When most people are lifting, this heavy weight feel light, and we have to keep on moving and keep on going. Beloved, as for me, I would never traded place with the others while I'm here. We glorify the Holy One. We glorify His name. We glorify His work. We say, Mighty One, thank you for not giving us into destruction. Thank you for letting us see the confusion, the demeanor, the backwardness, the fright in the faces of our enemy, the panic, the anxiety in the faces of the enemy. Thank you for allowing us to see this great time that our ancestors were praying for. Beloved, I don't know about you, but I don't think we have another 10, 20, 30 years to go. This isn't gonna go like that. The celestial bodies are moving. We are observing. Yea, just today, beloved sister, share with me a clip of certain blue men over there in Minnesota. Three of them were no more, although one of them were a paramedic. They were delayed doing a call for domestic disturbance. And of course, a few days ago, there was this fellow that was in New York. He moved to Chattanooga, I believe Chattanooga, and what state Chattanooga is. But when he moved there, Tennessee, and then he got being no more, he fell into a lake with the person. That was his first call, first arrest, and him and the person he arrested get into a lake. They are no more. We see those things and we understand them. Those are the sign that they are no longer under the blessing. Those are the sign even driving can take them out. Even them going to work is a very bad thing for them. Although we've been telling those folks this stuff, they ignored us, they swept us under the rug, and they keep on moving with their life. Brothers and sisters, this thing is not easy. Life is not easy at all. This is a redundant fact to say to all people. We never had it easy. We never had it easy. And we should not expect anything to be easy. Even the blessing, we should not, and we are not expecting it for it to come easy. We expect it to be peaceful and to last, but it's not going to be easy to get this. Heavenly Father, thank you again for the love, for all that you do for us, and may your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the Holy Spirit, thank you, beloved Mother, for keeping us safe. Thank you for not abandoning us. Thank you for showing us and guide us to the path of light. Thank you for protecting us and provide shelter unto us. Thank you for guiding us in the books. Thank you for guiding us through the movies, through the music, through the films, through the news, through the daily life. Thank you for doing all those things. May you keep on going and protect the nation, protect our people, and give joy and enlightenment into the nation and to us. And watch over those one of us that are in a low vibration, not a negative vibration, so to speak, but it's just the circumstances of life. They are there, vibrate them high and keep them with us. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, the guardian angels, the angels of the air, fire, water, and the earth, the celestial, terrestrial, The angels in the zone girdling the earth, the angel on all the planets that concern our vicinity. All of you, we say thank you. Thank you for doing your work, and may you continue protecting the nation, providing for us, keep us at peace, and do the complete opposite to the opponent. Selah, so be it. By the beautiful and peaceful power of the mighty one vested in me, and he can take it anytime he feel like. I leave all the nation, Jews and Gentiles alike. Go in peace, be at peace. Let none threaten you. Let none put you in a stage of stress. Listen not to the so-called the politician out there saying, "Oh, we're going to launch missile. We're going to do." Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. Let none trying to scare you into running and flee. Flee to whether you are off grid back to the city or whether you're in the city back to off grid. You don't flee what men said. You'll know when to move. Don't panic yourself. Don't buy so much food and stack up on things. The mighty one will feed you whenever this thing. You're still alive. You're still seeing things. So far, nothing really bad having happened to you and Gentiles. So uh, that should be a sign that the Holy One is in the midst of you. That is, if you are following or cleaving unto Him. Yes, beloved. All right, let us move once more. All right, today again, beloveds, it's our 20th days of fast. For the people in Europe and Asia, I believe they are in the 21st day and they got at least 19 more days to go. We have 20 more days. Again, I took my pressure this morning and it's 124 and 124 of 86 over the pulse is 65 and I took over 6,000 step. For me, I'm done for today. Whatever that I'm gonna do, it's bonus, it's additional step. Now, with that being said, Brethren, it's currently not currently, it's a little cold in Florida, for Florida, because it's 60 degrees out there almost. No, I mean it's 62 in Florida. Well, at least in Fort Lauderdale. So it's quite cold. So I woke up early this morning. I tried to do things very early, okay? And I did my steps. For those of you that are way up north, it's like 15 or negative whatever. Don't risk it. You can wait. Well, the 21st of March is the spring. You can wait for the spring. Okay, I believe it's 62 in West Palm. This is considering extremely cold for Florida. Think about it, it's 26-degree for us. Okay, it's very cold. All right, my mother is like howling right now because it's quite cold over there. Okay, so but for those of you like, for instance, in North Carolina, it's 53. Please, if you some for some of you folks, it's those things don't mean anything to you. You can go ahead and work, but for the folks that are advancing in age, you may not want to go walk in there. Okay, all right. So it is always good to get off 59 in LA. Oh, okay. I believe we are sharing somewhat similar weather. 42 in Philly, 58 in Southeast Texas, 44 in Maryland, 31 in Pittsburgh is really getting it over there. So, yes, it rained crazy last night too over here. The hell is going on? The weathers are synchronizing. 57 in Louisiana. It's raining like hell last night over here. And the wind, yesterday's been raining. I was complaining and then moaning about the whole thing. Good grief. Um, Okay. But Ali Ben Zion, 129 over 87, 1,000 steps so far, 4,000 goal. Yeah, try to get a 5,000. And Washington is 38. and 37 in Connecticut, 57 in Sherman, South Carolina or South California, and yeah, another atmospheric river is back in South LA, SoCal. They always say, "Oh, the atmospheric river. It's like once every 400 year, once in 1,000 year." Now this thing is like every day now. This thing is every day. People like, okay, well, no ish, man. This thing keep happening every day. So whatever you want to say, son, which is good, which is good. It's the will of the Holy One. 51 in misery. Oof, it is cold. Okay, beloved, do the best you can. All right, don't kill your. Sometime you gotta take that loss so you can get a win, so you can win forever. Sometimes you gotta take a loss. We took a huge L doing Jacob's trouble, but eventually we get the ultimate victory. Yeah, sometimes you have to take a L to get an ultimate victory. Okay. Sister Rosaline, blood pressure 161, 101 this morning. Lowest yesterday was 156. Uh, t- uh, uh, 2,000 steps so far. That's what it is, sister. It's gonna jump, and then mostly, sometimes it's your diet, sometimes it's the stress that you're managing. Well, we really don't want our people to manage stress, but to get rid of them. But do the best you can. Okay, Las Vegas is 59. Wow. Yes, sometimes you have to back up in order for you to go forward. Study Jones, you have to back up and catch your equilibrium and then sprint forward, and then you good. Miss Abby 11470. Night what? Uh, high blood pressure. Pulse 96. 3,000 step so far. I thought you took 96,396. No, 900 and or 96,000. No, no. I thought you take 963,000 step. You only got a 40,000 step to make 1 million step in a day. Like, whoa, you know. A heartbeat. Oh, heartbeat 96. No, the heartbeat really doesn't matter. The heart rests. Okay, the heart rest. So keep your eye on your heart rest. Okay, it's really good to see how efficient your heart is working. All those things count. Let me see what is it? Is that the text message? Nope. See, this thing remind me. Oh, it's remind me to take 100 and whatever step that I have. He remind me to take at least 250 steps every hour. Brother dealer, Dinell, 135.75. Okay. All right. Keep it down, brothers. Okay, keep it down, sisters. Do the best you can do. And all right, for the people that just get here, I'm assuming everybody have not consumed white processed sugar. Everybody have not consumed the white processed sugar. Okay. Rest 73 rest rate for brother Daniel. Mine rest rate was, well, I don't know. Usually it will give you for yesterday. It may not give it for you for today. I don't know if everybody have the same thing that I do have, but uh I got this thing right here. Wow, I don't know if you folks can see it. Oh boy, this is embarrassing. Okay. Let me see. Good grief. Let me try to turn off the. Let me try to turn off the light. Let me try to turn off the light and then maybe. Wait, can I have this on my? Can I put this on the screen? Is that what that is? No, I don't think I can. Okay, no white processed sugar, no white processed. Okay, no white processed sugar. All right. Okay, sister. Okay. Okay, that's okay. If I want something sweet, I will eat a small sweet potato with natural sugar in there. Okay. All right. For instance, oh boy, this is pretty much the same. Is it the glare? Let me see if I can put the. Oh well, it's too dark now. Oh, okay, that's a little better. Okay, that's a little better. See, this thing that I have here, and it's I slept 4 hours and 18 minutes last night with the watch on. When I woke up in the middle of the night, it was like 1:58 a.m. and I took it off and I slept until whatever time that I woke up. Okay, so uh, I took the 5,000 step and I was active. I walked 2.46 miles. I burned 2,184 calories, and my heart rate is between to 61 to 110. Right now, it says my heart rate is at 69. The resting. Yesterday was like 67, the lowest I ever got it since. And then for the past few days, for last week it was 68 overall, 68, 69, 70. Last time I had it in 73, that was like I think a year ago or last month. 72 was the highest. You really want to keep your heart rate, the resting heart rate low. For the rest, you have to spend a certain amount of time resting. Okay. All right. Let me see. Most people, no sugar. I keep it like that, beloved. Okay. Okay. Keep it like that. Big Levi, does your show how deep sleep and light sleep? Yes, it does. Let me see if I can show it to you. But it's not that accurate though because I don't like wearing it when I'm going to sleep because I still when I'm sleeping I still felt it in my hand, you know, and I couldn't. Let me see. Uh-oh. Yep. My score is 49, of course. Okay. You see what it says? The little thing say deep sleep, awake. The pink one, I believe. The pink one, awake, REM sleep. That's when rapid eye movement. That's when I'm dreaming. Oh, I had a really strange dream last night. It was very strange. And I remember I saw someone that like I have no connection with this person. Why I seen this person this weird dream? It was weird. And it was very short. Okay. That's when you're doing getting dream. Deep sleep, those are the one that are all the way at the bottom. And the pink one, that's when I'm awake. You know, my sleep apnea is doing really, really bad. So, well, really well. So that's when stuff. So that's what it is. Okay, 49, which is was 4 hours poor. And I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh crap! I have this thing in my hand. I gotta take it out. Well, the app is Fitbit, Sister Zina, but you need a Fitbit watch. I have Zesta or whatever that thing is. I even forgot the name of my app. the name of my watch. What is it? Fitbit. Yeah, Fitbit is the. If you're on Fitbit, I can be your friend. You know, I can be your friend and share with you my progress, and you can share with me your progress. But only if you have the Fitbit thing. I have Fitbit in there, so you can. Okay, my Fitbit is Ebon Black. Is that what that is? Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up the account online. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the account online. It should be. Is it? I'm not quite sure. Oh, I don't think. Oh, no. Oops. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, well, I have a congrats here. Okay, let me see. Okay, share. Okay, no, I don't want to share anything to Twitter. Okay, I don't want to share anything on Twitter, man. Uh, all right, let me see if I can share this. It's like, when did I receive this? That was 2 days ago. I received that. Okay. That's Fitbit. That's the name. And it says, "Righteous, you have earned the Great Barrier Reef badge at 1,600 miles long. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system, and you have walked that. Take a minute to swim in this huge success." So far, I walk 1,600 miles. So it is, well, to, it's just walk here to New York and back and forth, or just walk here to New York. 1,600 miles I walked. Let me see if I can take another one. My weekly, where's my weekly? There we go. My weekly progress. Okay. Okay. This is my weekly progress. That is for Fitbit, like the sister was asking. Um, there we go. Okay, this is my weekly for the Fitbit. Here wait, that's January 29 to February 4. And all those green stars mean all the days that I walk out, or at least walk. And the best day was this Wednesday, this past Wednesday, which is last Wednesday. And I walked 12,622 steps. And for the week, I took a total of 60,591 steps. I'm averaging 8,656 steps per day, which is 13,770 steps fewer than last week. I was working more last week, and I did a total of 31 total flows, which is three flow below, 27 miles, which is 6 miles below last week. And I'm burning an average of 4,286 calories. Those are like active zone. And I exercise 7 days a week. I put 5 days. Minimum for me to exercise is 5 days a week, but I exercise every day. I got 4 hours of sleep, barely. And, I'm active 4 hours out of 14 hours. My average resting heart rate is 71, and I'm losing about 1 pound, one to 2 pounds a week. But I believe I'm losing 2 pounds a week. If I say view dashboard, uh, is that which one is it? I can't get it. Continue with Google. Got it. Uh, okay. Trying to well, it's Fitbits is just, I don't know what they are doing. So yeah, that's the little of the start. This is Fitbit, and if you have this app, you can find me in there. You can find Airbnb, um, and then you can send me friendship so we can work this thing together. Every week they sent you a weekly start. Wait a minute. February 4, they should be sending me ones very soon because they should say that's 13. That's almost 2 weeks ago. Um, hmm, hmm. All right. Well, I believe that's what that is. So yes, for the people that were asking, it's Fitbit. Okay, that's what it is. There are Apple. If you have an iPhone, and it should already have whatever that is in there. And let me see if I miss any question while I was doing this. Hmm. Okay. I believe that's the only question I had with this. Okay. Yeah, the sleep is very important, beloved, for getting your best sleep. Last summer was the best time I ever had. Well, maybe because I was going through that thing that I was going. But the last summer I had the best sleep of my life. And I figured out why. That's what I'm starting again, and I'm starting to getting really good now with sleep. I figured out like how I get my sleep, my sweet spot. Okay, any more question before we move into this? Should I move because I'm receiving this text right here? Give me a second. All right, let me just make this phone call. Hmm. Not equal according to my time. No. All right. Okay. I purchased a smartwatch called SVG from Amazon, and it was $50. That's good. That's good. Do the best that you can. Do the best. As long as it count your steps, okay. As long as it count your step, you had a Fitbit before. If it count the steps, good. Make sure you don't wet them, okay? They will say, "Oh, waterproof or water resistant." They are not. They just try to trick you so you can go swim with it and then so you can buy another one. It will just not work. They are not water resistant nor even waterproof. They are none of that. They are none of this. Those things are not waterproof nor water resistant. Even your sweat can actually mess them up. It's marketing. Okay, it's marketing. And for the one that do not have the watches, just work 30, 40, I mean 15, 30 minutes a day. That's good. Okay. All right. I guess it's already one. Waiting for this text message. And I don't know if I can keep continuing. Any question related to the fast or anything else, beloved, before we move on, or I can stop because tonight we have class at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We finally going to finish chapter. Well, we're going to proceed with chapter 9. We're in the last chapter. We should be good. Okay, I think we could. I think we should spend a little bit more time, at least another 10 minutes. Ah, all right, good. We have a little time to take care of things. Oh yes, if you go to the pool with this thing, it will most of them will not work. There are app called Pedometer. The app that I call Pedometer, they count your step. Okay, they actually do not emit and sounds when there's a pedophile near you. That's not what that is, but it's a pedometer. It count your steps. So we don't want the nation to confuse stuff. Our people. The app probably, like, when you're walking with it, you take your 2,000 or 5,000 step, and then it send a beeping congratulating you, saying ding 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 ding, you win. And then next thing you know, there was a poor fellow next to you, didn't do nothing, and then you assume the fellow is a pedophile and you call the police on him, and then they beat the spirit out of him. But do not accuse people when that thing go off. A pedometer, it's count your step. And how people, man, you have to call them, tell them like, hey man, a pedometer count your step, because at least that's what my first mistake when I heard about a pedometer. I'm like, oh well, so they got pedometer. So what are they gonna have now? A cowboy meter? You're gonna have a cowboy meter on you when there's a cowboy dude next to you, and then this thing will just send a sound effect saying "yeah," or a little Nas X music start playing, let you know that fellow is about that business. Okay, well, so is that what that is? You guys gonna make it like one of those professional cookie bakers? When you have this thing on you, it will people say, hey, she's selling, go ahead and haggle with her. No, no, that's not what that is. This thing literally talk about your steps. All right, let's see. Do we have any more question here? Let me see. Okay. What? LG, you bought a stepwatch for $4, 4.99. I would not recommend anything like that. I would not recommend one for $4.99. I think you meant to say 49.99. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't it be great, brethren? You have all those meters around you telling you who's not, who's this. You know, uh, 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 a murder meter. You got one, on you, and whenever somebody, commit horrible act, it get too close to you, and it start beeping. You know, you got a swagger jacker walking behind you. Mr. Stone is in the midst, not even behind you, in your neighborhood. Or anybody that check your profile that are, swagger jacker like Mr. Stone himself. This thing will ring and say, hey, this guy's checking you out. You need to panic. You need to panic, man. You know, sound the alarm. You got this huge thing, and I would prefer that I have one of those trumpet with me. Whenever one of those things go out, and then the trumpet will sound really loud and then say the name of the person and the crime or whatever that person is guilty of. Unless if I am involved in certain things, no, sir, I would not like this technology. I will sue the government or whoever will come up with this. I'll sue their asses to death. I'll be putting my name out there associated with assaulting the people that work in that donut shop because they didn't get my order right, or they tried to make me pay double. Or Big Leaf, I got to pay 2 tickets for flying because he take 2 places. Oh hell no! I don't be no, not me. Other people, yes, I will buy it. I will support it. But like a normal human being, anything that have to do with my embarrassment, no, we're gonna have to keep this inside the house. This is between you and me. You know what? Forget it. This is between me. What about me? Because if it's both of us here, well, this is between me. Only one of us gonna get out of this house. So yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, that's why the jelly donut guy walking right behind you. Get this thing gotta bring the trumpet and let you know this dude is there, and he got this very long fingernail and his thumb. He always uses his thumb to peel whatever fruit he's eating. His thumb is like a fork unto him. It's like a utensil, and it's a weapon. I mean, he uses his thumb for eating and stabbing and scratching. I don't know where, but this dude, this thing got our ring and let you know that guy is like in your vicinity. You need to panic. You need to start parking your suitcase and get the hell out because this guy in your vicinity. Of course, Mr. Stone himself, always there. Swagger jacking. Talking about swagger jacking, brethren. Which one of you saw the video of Brother Big Judah talking about how those people have this YouTube movie? I don't know what it was, some kind of movie or documentary, and where they're like, oh yeah, 400 years right after 2019, the entire world changed, and it's biblical. God is doing this. Anybody saw that? Now those people are all about this. Well, it's very biblical. Jesus is coming. Yeah, remember those people 4 years ago? Oh, the elite is doing this. They try to do the reset. They try. Look, we keep telling you people there is no such thing as your reset. There will be a reset, though. There is a reset. Okay, yes, Brother Sly did recommend it. There will be a reset, and this thing won't reset and you back on top again. There's a reset, you back on top again, and then we still at the bottom. That means there's no reset. But there is a reset, everybody's at the bottom, and then you quickly run, and then you get on top again. When our reset happened, we went at the bottom, you went to the top. And those people are waiting for the reset to happen. Like, so it already happened. You people were so delusional. You were so deep into your illusion. You didn't see it. That's what those people did. Now, Brethren, when I'm listening to this thing, I thought it was one of us made this stuff. I had to go ahead and rewind the video because I'm like, what is that? Somebody's making a movie about this? And then I find out it was the Gentiles talking about like it's biblical, Jesus is coming. No, you people were all about the elite. It's the reset. Trump need to save us because they're trying to take over. You never did say that thing was like the Most High God doing it or it's biblical. No, it was like, well, Bill Gates is doing this. And I keep telling those people, Look, you guys are accusing the so-called Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, Max Zucker, Cowboy, and the other scumbag as being the guy that ruled the world, and yet those people are walking around. Nothing happened to them. They go to their whatever tech show. They Some of you live in the same neighborhood with those guys live. Some of you live in the same state. Jeff Bezos and that fellow, they live in Florida, in West Palm, in a little island called Billionaire Bunker Island. They have actual bunker there. They live there. And nothing ever happened to those people. Why? Because deep down, you guys know those guys are not doing anything, and that has nothing to do with them. Yet, what are you guys still doing? You online bashing our people, coming after our people, shooting our people. But when it comes to this, you put this smoke mirror. Oh, the elite, they are doing this, and the Black Rock, the Halliburton. This is the very first time I'm hearing those company names coming out there. Unless, well, how people been telling you, hey man, those guys are really doing things to us. They are paying those doctors to develop poisons to killing us. And at one point, this thing gonna come on you. You guys are, well, it's not happening to me. Is that? But you know what? You know what? You know what? Let's see. Let's do this right here. I can't do this. YouTube gonna come after me for this. Yikes. No, maybe next week at night I think I can do this. But nonetheless, nonetheless, yeah, those people, they do not, of course, possess any originality. They always go ahead and swag a jack. Back then I would have make a video response to them, but now, man, I'm like, yo, I ain't got time for this stuff, man. I ain't got time for this nonsense. Back then I used to go ahead and get involved. Or what is this? I used to get involved and make videos and talking and spending so much of my energy, but brother Leonard Carter had brought me wisdom. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for this, man. We're moving forward, man. We're moving forward. Oh yes, our people stuck, stick, and latching on Trump being their foul. That Trump going to save them. Trump is the answer, Big Levi. We have to vote for Trump. If we don't vote for Trump, man, those 4 years Biden been in, that's gonna make it worse. So we gotta vote for Trump. Trump is this. Trump is that. And I keep telling our people, Trump is not real. Like it was like, oh, what do you mean he's not real? Like he's not a real OG? No, it's not real. To you it is, to some it is. But for those that go down there and see these things, he is not the it's no concern of ours. Whether they vote him in, they don't vote him out. Whoever's beloved, you got two of those white dudes, two old white dude fighting. People, who cares? Whoever you put in there can't want and can't do anything. It won't work. Yeah, I don't know why people like so hang about. Well, Big Levi, are we voting this year? Are we voting next year? Voting? What is? What are you voting for? What is the nation doing something? Oh, we need to vote on that. Yeah. Yes, Trump or legal fees are always being taken care of by his followers. He got sued for $300 million, over $300 million, and then he's going to get it from his people because most of our people will donate for that because they truly believe Trump is the Messiah. He's the Messiah, Big Levi. He gotta save us. And we really don't care if Trump win, Biden lost. We don't care. This ain't gonna change nothing. Everything happened in 2020 while Trump were there. You know, Did he do something about it? No. Biden came in and then pulled down his pants, and well, I should say Biden pulled down that unholy diaper, and sprayed that yellow liquid all over you 83s. What is it? Yeah, is it change anything? Or you think whoever coming back Biden stay? You think well he will have some conscience and stuff. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing that you people sit there and act like, oh, those migrants, they just come over here, they just invade us. Oh, please, you people call them, you brought them here, you give them money every month, you tell them what to say, and then now you guys are complaining like, well, they're really not killing those blacks like we intended them to do. Boy, they are coming after us. You people never learn. You did the same thing with the so-called Chinese. You are bringing the Chinese here by the boatload and then teaching them how to be American. Guess what they did? They didn't get involved with your American stuff. They still stay Chinese. They still say that political party, they take all their money, they build China. And then you think all those people gonna do the same? Well, we're gonna bring them there to buff and then keep those blacks down. Yeah, right. Who they are taking out in New York? Who they are taking out in the suburb of Chicago? Mm. Yeah, whatever, man. You just let those people go at each other's throat, man. Let them destroy each other. Who's shooting the cops, beating the cops, and stuff. And then not one of those guys were taken down doing the whole thing. The police were there. They didn't. They were about to take that other police officer to the other side. There were no shot fired, no taser, no car running. Nobody stepped on their neck. Everybody was just like, "Oh, look at what they're doing. I mean, that's sad." Yeah, whatever. Yeah, those well, those migrant, they are not immigrant, brethren. Those are not. They are not even migrants. Those are invaders. Okay, an immigrant is somebody that immigrated. A migrant is somebody that migrated. But those people didn't immigrate nor migrated. They just bust their way into here and start committing crime, and everybody just sit there and watching. Oh my God, this is so bad. I guess we need more police and crack in the black neighborhood. Yeah, I guess we need to be tough on crime. And those guys tell you straight up, well, they're not coming here to work. They're coming here to take. And they are doing all those stuff, and you people are not saying anything. And you people are not saying anything. You always act like those people come here in their own volition. No, they do not. And they cannot. That's why I personally, I do not speak when it comes to those things because I know it's a charade. I know you guys are doing those stuff for we are about to replace you. We are about to take you people down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, man. We about since when 83 about Big Levi, the elites is about to bring another lockdown. The first one was a test. No, there is no such thing as a lockdown. There was a locked out. Those people are locked out. They can't get back in. The locket on the door is changing. They can't get back in. They just locked out. They are doing everything that they can, but they can't. Lockdown, and then you're shipping all your weapon or your monies overseas to Asian Ukraine. That's because like you are taking your stuff out of here. The mighty one already put them out of the sheriff already evicted you out of the house. You're still telling people, yo, I still own this house, son. I'm getting back there. I'm just going in vacation over there in that place. But you haven't been in this house for like 3 years. Yeah, I know. It's just I'm enjoying my time over there, but I'm still here. But there's another tenant over there. There's another person that the original owner is there. Yeah, I just let him sleep there, just to catch my breath. But I'm gonna come back. Make sure you do this. No, you're not. You're not. You're locked out. There's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing. You people are really good at playing charade. The moment one of us figured out your game, you lose. The only way you win those people game is not to play it. It's just to ignore them when they're coming at you and stuff like that. I personally, I ignore them. Because what they like to do, they like to put you in a loop. Oh well, if you are this, prove that. If anybody, any one of you here, go out there wearing a dashiki, you wearing your little nice African hat, and then you make a public statement, say, I am an African. Not there will be no white people will question you here. They will applaud. Oh yeah. But wear like Native American attires and then come and say, I am from the black tribe foot. Well, yeah, we need to see the paper where you said you're from the which government approve you, which who was your father? Well, are you Blackfeet Bear? Which this, and the people will question you. A white man can say it, nobody said anything. So the moment you say you dress out there, you say, well, I am a Jew, and people are like, well, we need to see your paper and stuff. You can't claim anything from Africa. The moment you say you're Seminole, well, show us your paper. Well, show us this. Well, show us that. Show this, show that. Nah, man. We are everything and you are nothing. You are a parasite that latch onto us, we the host. That's how you get your food. That's how you feed. Once we claim, well, we already did claim, and that's such you people see yourself in decline. And you would never come back up. You see, there's another huge lie that you people put in our Bible, like, okay, after you serve whatever that you need to serve, you will be free to warm the earth again. No, you would not. See, the Akashic records show that you will be eliminated, as in wiped out completely. See, you guys always say, "Oh, the Neanderthals, they Neanderthals, they gone and stuff like that." And stuff. See, you people will be wiped out because you have done to the to the universal law. You break a huge, probably the main law of the universal law, and then judgment already passed. Say once you guys serve your sentence, that's like a prisoner that committed a terrible crime, and then he will serve 50, 70 years. After that 70 years, he'll be executed. That prisoner will not be released because if he released, he's gonna do the same thing. Because that's what happened every time they catch him. He served a long sentence. Oh, I'm changed. I'm changed. The moment he got out, he went and do worse. And this time they say you will be executed. That's why Pluto is here. You do know Pluto is the literal planet hell. It's just a hellish planet. All of you people that are no more, your soul is going right there on Pluto. That's how people, a lot of people are having dream about. Ask the 83s. They're having dream about a lot of people going to hell because they're going straight over there. And once you guys finish serving us and we build everything for us, then you will be executed. Yes, Nibiru. That's the planet they're calling Nibiru, and lie about all sort of things. I don't like getting into this thing because it will become a fight, but no. And you people lie of those things. Now we have access to certain stuff that. Hmm, okay. Now we have access to certain records that you people were hiding from us. We realize that, man, you guys effed up big time. You cannot reincarnate it here. That is why there are certain states in North Korea, there are no children. Imagine a state like Texas, there's no kids in there. Comparing, to North Korea. Okay, and South Korea, there are barely any children. Japan and China, I don't know what. Out of all of them, China really did this to themselves. China literally take a baseball bat and whack themselves in the head with it. You get rid of all the women. You get rid of most of the women because they were females. That's why I don't sit right with any dude that like, well, we need to get rid of those women. We need to put the women at the bottom and the men at the top. The only time I, Big Levi, put the woman at the bottom and I'm on the top, this is something else. But I don't subscribe to this nonsense. Oh, we need to do this to the women, did that. The moment you start doing this to the women, remember they are woman is a feminine energy, which is connected to the negative polarity. We men connected to the positive polarity. That has nothing to do with the stuff, but it's electro and magnetic. Once you disconnect the magnetic fluid, and then the only electric fluid here, that's it. You got a bunch of testosterone, and you would have thought once you get rid of all the women, the men would have somewhat become enraged or just like become tougher. No, you know what happened? Once you diminish, you literally drop the number of women in any country. The natural law, the natural energy, the magnetic energy will flow to some of the men and will turn them into women. That's why in countries like Europe and here, a lot of the more you beat on women and then you beat the energy, you are killing them. The magnetic fluid. That's why in China, those dudes in Japan, they are not into baking at all. They are into a form of baking, but it has nothing to do with actual women. You will see the men are very what is paisible or very peaceful, not docile, but it's extremely they felt like, I don't know if you ever had a bunch of roaches in your home and then you put some poison in there and then they start eating it. They are watching. Usually, when roaches see you, they are very alert. They will go run and hide, but those roaches, they're just wandering around. They are watching. They are somewhat sedated. The female energy always have to come more. Law say for every man there should be at least three, four, 10 women, because that's what it is. You cannot for every man there is one woman. It ain't gonna work. If that something happened to this woman died, or she got sick, or she got anything, your civilization die. That's why they push on us. You always will need more women and fewer men, and more of those women attached to a specific certain men to provide for them, because that's what the law is. When China did this back in the 70s, it literally destroyed. When you look at the statistic, you're like, wait a minute, they not only they destroy this, but their men also. Okay, their men, they become very, you know, I don't want to do anything. You don't want to do stuff. And the so-called white men that been oppressing our women, abuse them and killing them. Guess what? The mighty one denied them the access to any bakeries. First, you got the so-called the incels. They can't do anything. Okay. And then you got the guys that are not incels, but dating is so hard for them. Dating is extremely hard. When you ask, okay, why is dating is so hard? But because those women, they ask for too much money. They all about that money. You guys did this. You guys, you so-called white men did this. You made every single thing about money. You made every single thing about status. And then now those women listen, they follow through. Now your money is no more, your status is no more. You just like any regular average Joe's working out there, and then you're like, okay, well, this sucks. Those women want me to have so much money, and I can get this money. Why are they all going with those guys that have the money? Because that's what you taught them. That's what happened. The mighty one just go online. You see most of those guys, they don't date anymore. They just stay home watching certain things online, get off from this thing and play video game. And it doesn't take that long for this thing to take over you. All you need to do is like for at least a year, then it become an egregore to you, and you stuck. Now they hide under the notion, they hide under the title of introvert. I'm an introvert now. No, sir, that's not introvertism. That's ikikomori. You guys are recluse. That's what the energy does to those men. It literally killed them. Some of you, have you ever get onto YouTube and then video of testosterone, how to boost your testosterone, what you need to drink to? Those are young men. Okay. This thing is itchy. How to boost your testosterone. This is what you need. Onions. Do this. So I get like the whole onions thing. Do this. Okay, those guys are young. Those are young men, like 18, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Those are young men. They got low testosterone. That's the energy coming back now. Correct what has been done. Eliminate all those beta male and all. Now they are hiding behind stoic, behind sigma. You people have no idea what it's meant to be a sigma stoic man. You know, that's the wisest silent. That has nothing to do with the guy that like do something and then go out there silently put his name around so they, I did this, or brag about it, or humiliating someone to. The stoic that you guys are bringing out there is another form of extinguishing somebody else's candle in the hope of yours to light brighter, to shine ever brighter. Ain't gonna happen. That's not what that is. Yeah, low T, low testosterone. Oh, you got to take this. That's what happened. This thing is really taking those guys out. It's really taking them out. And they are going out there. They don't know what to do. And our men are getting together. Our men and women are getting together. That's why they are pushing so many of people that look like us. Oh, the black woman is losing the black man. Oh, the black man is tired. Oh, the black woman is tired of the black man. They're trying to keep this gender garbage because they get paid for that. They're trying to keep this gender garbage going on, but it's not working. And this chart right now, you got all people, black men, you got all people, black women together, talking, sharing. We don't get involved with this garbage. Yes, all of us is not many of us is not all of us been dating. I have not dating every single black woman on this planet. And I'm assuming every man. You will find scumbag, you will find good stuff, but we don't get involved with this general nonsense because there are laws, especially there are women too. When they did all those lie unto our men, they lie, they let their men come in and take our children and use them as alligator bait. The mighty one closed the room. The mighty one did a lot of things to them. The mighty one distort their views. That's why they can't, when they look at themselves, they need another people to say, you look good. They need validation. It's because you people mess with the universal law, you mess with certain laws that you shouldn't be messing with. And that's why all those horrible and terrible things are happening unto you. You destroy our people, and that's why you're being destroyed. You're going to be destroyed. Well, not you're going, you are being destroyed. Keep an eye on those men talking. Have you ever seen a bunch of those white men always talking about muscle, muscle? You gotta put this muscle on. I gotta put this. I gotta put that. I gotta look like this. I gotta look like that. What the hell is going on with you guys? What is it with muscle, 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 testosterone? Inject this thing, inject that thing. What's going on? Because the Holy One distort their mental. They can only be seen as a man if they have huge muscle and walking around swollen and stuff and live a few more days and die. A lot of those so-called those bodybuilders, they are dying. That is why, beloved, my advice to all of that's the thing. Low self-esteem. They just no confidence, low self-esteem. The only one destroy them. When a species is going into extinction, they are not interested in mating. Any group of people that are interested in mating, they are going into extinction. Any species that are being extinct cannot reproduce, no matter how much they try, they can't, because they are being erased. So all they can do is try to protect even more, bring more people to make to extinct like them. Amen. Don't do anything out there. Don't try to be happy and work on yourself and improve yourself and get somebody that are just like you that improve their life and get together and have a more improved children. Don't do that. Be like me, stay home, play video games or watch TVs, and make sure you don't you stay with your parents and stuff like that. You suck up on them. Make sure when they die, you take over the house. Stay over there and do. That's what those guys are doing out there. Not only those steroids shrink your manhood, they literally turn you into a woman. They give you breasts, woman breasts, and then they change because if you put too much, when you put too much too much testosterone on you, it will the estrogen and the men will come to so it will try to correct it and it will overcorrect it. Whatever you put too much in you, the other forces will try to correct it. That's why in the good book, Initiation into Hermetic, they said you have to put equilibrium. The four element, you cannot put too much fire, you cannot put too much water, you cannot put too much air, you cannot put too much earth. It has to be 25% fire, 25% water, 25% air, 25% earth. 50-50 all 25 all around, 100% on board. Everything has to balance. But if you put more electric fluid, the magnetic fluid will try to come and then it will overpower it. Or if you put more magnetic fluid, it has to be balanced. You spend some time in peace studying. You study, and then you put certain times you go out there, you go to the movies, you get some stuff, you get some things, and then you laugh with families and friends and things. You put some time you're at work and sometime you're resting. Sometimes you are here with us, we are laughing. Sometimes we are here, we are grieving. It gives the body balance. Once you on this steroid, everything you steroid, you are pumping high, and your body never had the time to rest. It will explode, and it will start feeding on things. The women, the same thing. Did you know the women that use steroids, their voice are irreversible? Their main voices are irreversible. They cannot reverse it. You have beautiful women that started bodybuilding, and then they get to a point they want to be like men, and they keep enjoying injecting the steroid, and their voice become main voice, and then they quit steroids. They still the deep voice stay forever. It cannot be reversed. We have this culture of extremism. Either you go extreme fast, extreme eating, mukbang. I see some people doing some crazy. I see people doing some crazy mukbang stuff. I'm like, why? Is it for the view or they actually? What the hell is this? Beloved, again, there's nothing wrong with steroids. Okay, some medication have steroids, but they are anabolic steroids those guys are taking out there. It's not good at all. And once it's in your system, it's there for life. Okay, it's there for life. So the steroids, once you inject it, it's there for life. It's gonna stay for until you go to the other side. That's what it is. Yep. So that's why certain things you gotta you our people we really need. I want our people to do this, especially you folks that are here. When you go out, watch people. I mean, I think I said this before. Physically, watch their appearance, how they look. Watch the old, the young, and the children. What I mean by that, I want you to watch the physical body first. Watch for first thing you need to watch for. That's not. I'm not disparaging all people. Watch for tattoos. Watch for piercing. Watch for scaring. That's the first physical thing. Second, watch the pattern of talking, what they are saying. Watch the conversation. If they even talk, again, beloved, I'm not telling people to go out there and following a random person and then documenting their life. No, watch them in general, and you will see the perfect definition of the word conformity. You will see the perfect definition of the word conformity. They all do the same thing. They all have the same mindset. They talk the same way. They copy each other. You won't believe the things that I'm uncovered, the embarrassing stuff. But I'm like, they pretty much do the same thing. There is no originality. She said that, the other guy says same thing, and he just over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And when I take a look, I'm like, those people are pretty much the same. It's just like, this is why when we step in the midst and they look at us like, this is a breath of fresh air. Hey man, where you from? Hey woman, what are you? What is because we are a breath of fresh air in the midst of it. That's why some of them are tired of the others and they come to our channels and swagger jack everything. Even old man Stone is tired of those people that he is swagger jacking their money. It's just everybody copying everybody. They can't wait. There was a time, beloved, before we go, Mom, what travail, right? Pas de travail, no? All right. There was a period not too long ago where the so-called black TikToks were not making so much TikTok video while they were, excuse me, they were protesting because every time they make a something, the other the others just take it, they run with it. Because those people not only lack originality, they are not original at all. Of course, they'll tell you they were in Europe, they were in Africa once they see something good coming out of Africa or some kind of castle or technology. Oh yeah, the white man bought it over there. So the conformity. Everybody just acting like everybody doing the same thing, doing the same garbage. You ever watch one video or one short on YouTube, like the 50,000 people posting the same shot? They just put their faces over there and then just sit there and they just copy the same. You do something, they don't say anything. They just everybody's doing the same thing. When I'm watching fasting videos and then people giving information, I only need to watch one. If I watch two or three, it's the same thing. They just repeat the same thing. No, we're like, okay, what's going on, man? The dance trend, the little whatever those people are doing. Now there's a war between the labels and the music with a lot of TikTok people. They don't do this thing anymore because the labels like, hey man, we're taking over whatever that you guys are doing and stuff. Challenge. This challenge is everywhere. You're like, there's no originality in you people. You guys can't wait to take. What the hell is going on? But anyway, beloved, it's gonna be 2 p.m. I will leave you with peace. To the student tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I believe I have the book here. Okay, so we study. Oops. Uh-uh. We study this part, and then we only got. We are at page 209. We will begin 209 tonight. Wealth to building wealth through black music, the roots of black music and dance. We will study this chapter, and then page 209, and it will end in page 222. So we'll say by Friday we should be done with this book, and then we will take Dirty Little Secret, and then after that we take Power Nomics. Join to us, beloved, for tonight. Again, beloved, I want our people to reflect, okay, upon your life. Observe, watch, and keep the fast holy. We are 20 days down. We got 20 more days to go. I will leave you with peace, okay, beloved? To the others, we will see you tomorrow at the same time. Shalom.